Hello everybody, Marie by Design here. Yesterday I recorded a short video of the box I wanted to cover, which was this one. That's the bottom and that's the lid. Okay, this used to be an old earphones box, but my earphones broke. So instead of chucking the box away, I wanted to cover it and use it for my knitting, for my wool. Because my balls of wool, every time I knit or every time I crochet, they fall on the floor. So, because I'm sitting down watching the TV and knitting or crocheting. So, in the shops, I saw some boxes with holes in that you put your balls of wool in, but I thought rather than pay for one, I'd try and make my own. So, this is that video. So all I've been doing all day is working out the measurements because this is my first time at covering a box. So if it's wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm only learning. So this is what I wanted to do. Last night I recorded the short video and I showed you this. Just one moment. I showed you this paper pad and also this pack of decoupage paper. And I said I wanted to cover the box with that. Now, this is A4. The box is oblong and short at the top and short at the bottom. So what I did was earlier today, I had to tape two pieces together. They come that way in the pad, long. So to get two sides together, I taped it together, and two A4s make an A3. So what I did was, and my paper pad only comes with two sheets of each colour. So I'm putting this one on the top and this one on the bottom. And then I'm putting the decoupage paper, which I've cut into pieces the same size as the box, and I'm putting this paper around this lip all the way around. The bottom will be attached with that, and those sides will be attached with this, and this will go on my lid, where it'll do the sides, the top, the bottom and the sides, and it will hopefully lip over the lid. And then I've got some gold tissue paper, which I've got lots of. I've lined the lids, the top and the bottom lids. I haven't glued them down. I've just done all the measurements, save wasting a lot of time measuring while I'm trying to film. And what I did was I took the lid of the box. Don't know whether you can see those markings on the inside. That's the lid. Those are the sides, top and bottom. And then those are the sides of the box. And then I've done those markings because I've got to cut these out so they can overlap neatly, I'm hoping. So I'm just going to pause the video and I'm going to cut all the bits I need to cut, and then I'll be back so I can show you how to glue them, and I'll point the camera down. I just wanted to explain that, just one moment. Okay, I'm back. Now, as you can see, I cut out all the corresponding bits I need to cut out so that I can make my lid and my bottom of the box. I'm hoping this is going to work. Let me point the camera down and I'll be back. Put the oil through it as well. Perhaps it's all dried up. Just one moment while I pause the video and get some other glue. Right, I'm not using that tacky glue. Something's wrong with it. I've had it for years. I'm hoping this is going to, yeah. Okay, so I'm just adding some glue. I just hope I haven't added too much, so it oozes out the sides. I probably have. I'm just going to spread that with a brush. Just one moment. Just going to spread that with a brush just to just one moment. You don't want to see me doing this. So I've put the glue on. Just make sure that that's lined up correctly this time. I think that's it. Slide it a bit along. Okay, is that on? Yes, that's on now. Okay. Yeah, that's in the place I want it. Okay, I'm just going to push that down and make sure that that's been adhered to it. Just burnish it along and make sure that's all got there like that. Okay, now for the sides, I think I am going to use my double-sided tape, and I'm going to use, right, I need to just score some lines. Just one moment and I'll be back. Yes, it has worked. I've just put all the folds in and it's worked. So what I did was correct. Yay! Let me just stick all the tape to the edges so they can glue. I'm just going to tear that off because it does tear this double-sided tape. It tears, so it's quite handy. I'm going to stick tape on these tabs. Just going to pause the video again so I can put all the tabs. Okay, I'm back. I'm now sticking the bottom half onto my other sheet. I'm not using glue this time. It takes too long and it'll take too long to dry as well. So I'm just going to use double-sided sticky tape. It is only for my use. So, okay, I hope that's all on neatly. Okay, so it's only for me. It doesn't matter. But there we go. That's that on. Now I'm going to remove these side tabs. That's one. Okay. I scored all the lines. going to remove these sticky tabs, do the sides. Okay, move that one. I usually fold my sticky tabs back. It helps with placing, but I didn't do it in this case. Okay, that's that one side. Now I'm going to stick the other tape. And what's happened is as well, because it was paper card, I thought I was buying card, but it was paper. No, I thought I was buying paper. Sorry, when I got it home, it's very thin card. It's 200 GSM. But I just tried to score it, and it's not very good. It's almost ripped. So I won't be buying this again unless it's for matting and layering. That goes there. Then this next bit, remove all these tabs. You get the general idea. I'm removing all the tabs. I would use glue, but it's too wet for this type of paper. It needs to be card next time. But for me, it'll do, because I'm only putting my wool into it. Okay. Moving. Sorry, I'm taking a while. Oh, before I stick that one down, I need to put that flap in. So, just removing all the sticky tabs. And I'll show you what I did with the lid. If I could get the sticky tabs off. Okay, stick that one down. And then stick that one over the top. I didn't, just when I thought I did get the measurements correctly, I only got those correct. So what I'm going to do is get my knife to it in a minute and trim before I put the other paper on. So there's not too much bulk. It's just, you know, for me, and I'll have to, I just did, well, I call it by eye. I'm not very good at measuring, never have been. I used to struggle at school, measurements and maths. Nobody's perfect. Okay, it's not looking too bad, but it does need trimming down. So I'll do that after the video and then do an update about everything looks. But I could do that now, and I'm going to do it now. But I think that has stuck a whole lot better using tape rather than glue, because it was making it wet. Okay, I'm just going to trim these sides down. My craft knife. It's not very good. The paper, the tape, Just isn't very good. I tried. I've just torn my box now. But it's going to be covered over anyway, so you won't see it. But you get the general idea of what I was trying to do. I'm just trying to get rid of some of the bulk. I didn't plan this very good, did I? Hey, we all make mistakes. It's how we learn. This is not what to do. I know it looks tatty, but right, I'm going to now cover it, hopefully, with this. Or I may not. Just one moment, I'm going to pause the video. Okay, I'm back. I've finished sticking the paper on the bottom. It's not bad for my first try, but it could have done with being better. I've stuck the butterfly edge round the top. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's only for my knitting and I like the way it's turned out. I'm just putting some edging on this join now, and I'll show you the lid as well. I've got these sticky ribbons. They come in different colours. They are these ones. They come in different colours. And I'm just basically tidying up the edges on the box. They were Anita's Art Stamps sticky ribbon. Okay, I'm just going to put this here down the join. It's going to go under the paper with that one. And just cover up the join just so it looks a bit more neater. Just watch it doesn't get covered in your hair. Next time I have a go at covering a box, I'll perhaps get some better paper. But I'm just covering that up. And I've got a bit left over there. So I'm just going to cut this off now. Cut it to about there. And I can use that tiny ribbon for something else. Because it's sticky, you can put it back on the backing paper. I think that makes it look really nice and covers up that join. Look, covers up that join that I had when I joined the paper together. That's on that one, and it's nice and glittery on the edges, and on the top I had that join as well, and I did a purple one to match the box. So that one, see, it's drying nice now. It's just still a bit wet. I'm not really pleased about how that one turned out, but this one is better because I haven't used glue. So perhaps not use glue when you stick in paper to boxes, because it's drying quite horrible. Perhaps I'll choose to have that one on the top and that one on the bottom when I use it. I don't know. Anyway, I've done that. I'm just going to line the inside now. Yeah, I may put a trim around there, but I haven't got all the same colours. That's the only thing. So I'm just going to stick now. I'm just going to stick this in the bottom. Make sure I've got the right one, just so it can make it look nicer. As I say, it's only my wool that's going in here, so I'm just going to pause this and put some sticky tape on. Okay, everybody, it's my first try. It's not bad, but it's untidy. It's not exactly how I wanted it, and I struggled to get the lid on. I've tried to neaten up the edges the best I could. I need to measure a bit more. I'm not very good at measuring, but it's my first try. I've put ribbon round it. It was a black box before. I've tried putting ribbon round it to tidy the edges up of the paper, but it's not particularly good. But it's going to be a useful box. I don't know how long it'll last on there. And yeah, this paper's almost dry now. Still a few wrinkles, but yeah, I'm struggling to get I definitely won't lose my wall now, but yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna last, but at least it's been recycled, and that was my that was my way of recycling, save chucking it away. I mean, it's not 100% good, but I've lined the box and there's a few mistakes on it. I mean, this doesn't look very good in there, but you get the general idea what I was trying to do. As I say, I'm not an expert. I've just had a go, never tried it before. I have enjoyed doing it, but it has been a bit of a nightmare. I thought I'd got all the measurements correctly, but as I say, I'm not very good at measuring. Let me just pause the video and end it by putting an hole in the box so I can feed my wall through, and so you can see what I mean. Okay, everybody, I've finished. I had a bit of a game trying to put a hole through the box, but you can see there's my wall. So now my wall is in there in the box, and it's not going to roll on the floor. That was what I wanted to do. Save me buying one from the shops. I don't know how long it'll last, as I say, but it's solved the problem of my wall rolling on the floor. So, verdict, not a bad try, but it's not immaculate, but it does the job that it's supposed to do. Okay, if you liked today's video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.